suspect they're going to be spending a bit of time relaxing and recovering and regenerating at home.
Where do you want to sit on here? Let me sit on this.
Thank you.
Oh, well done. Well done. Oh.
I'm free.
Yeah.
Free.
Yeah.
All right, when you're ready.
Is it live?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Assalamu alaikum. Hello. So I've written down what I want to say, as I've had a really long time to think about it, and I've never really been one for public speaking, but I have something very important to say, so please listen closely. I'm the activist who stayed anonymous for the past 31 days in the tunnels, except using the alias of Bradley, which we all use on the protest camps. I am a Niqãbi Hippie. Now I'm sure a Muslim who's a hippie isn't really something you see every day. I'm also non-binary, so please respect that I'm a person and my pronouns are they, them. I want to make it clear at this time I'm not interested in answering questions about what it was like living in a tunnel. I didn't do it to give everyone an interesting tale of tunnel life. As you can imagine, it was no 5-star experience, especially for somebody who has disabilities. But when you think of all those currently suffering due to the climate crisis, it's quite easy to make such a small sacrifice. I also decided to stay anonymous because it's not about me in the slightest. I'm simply an activist because there's a lot that's wrong in this world because of us humans, and I believe it's our duty to fix things before it's too late. We have to at least try, right? And as a very inspirational Canadian animal rights activist, Regan Russell, used to say, I know doing something is better than doing nothing at all. So I've been living in a tunnel under Euston Square Gardens to try and stop HS2 and to highlight the climate and ecological emergency and the fact we are headed towards societal collapse. Now by now I hope that you've all heard how terrible HS2 is, destroying trees, homes, small businesses, animal habitats, jobs and places of scientific interest. And I've done it to highlight all those things. But I've also done it to get everyone to look at the bigger picture. HS2 is fueling the climate emergency with a train line that will never be carbon neutral. But this isn't just an environmental issue, it's a social justice issue, which is disproportionately affecting exploited communities, largely those in the Global South. The Global South is all indigenous land that was colonised, but rightly belongs to the indigenous communities, and the people there are greatly being affected by the climate emergency. You may have noticed I'm not speaking in present tense. That's because this is happening right now. It's not a future issue, it's already here. Even if it's not on your doorstep, it's on somebody else's. But it is in fact closer than you think. Just at the end of last year, a coroner ruled in a landmark case that the cause of the death of Ella Kisadebra, a 9-year-old girl from South London who passed away back in 2013, was air pollution. 8.7 million people die each year due to fossil fuel pollution, and millions more will die due to the climate crisis than COVID-19. But all we've heard about for the past year has been the pandemic. Thousands that die every day due to drought, famine, flooding and air pollution, just to name a few. These issues should not be happening in this day and age. Neither should COVID-19 for that matter, which was also preventable if we stopped exploiting animals. We need to stop rinsing this planet and all life on it for all it's worth. HS2 will exacerbate so many problems, including adding more than 11 million tonnes of carbon dioxide, not including logistics and soil disturbance, into the atmosphere. HS2 is the epitome of utter madness, and it must be stopped before too much irreversible damage is caused. So now I want to call everyone to action. It doesn't have to be something big or insane as living in a tunnel. Just do whatever you can. Go to the protest camps, support them, talk to your MP, back the CEE bill. Stand for what you believe in, because we are nature defending itself. And we will not give up the fight.
Lots of comments coming in with support, saying it's a really powerful speech and sending their love to you, even from the United States, all over the world. Do you want to say anything more to everyone watching? I mean, you pretty much summed it up.
I don't know. We just need more peace and love in this world.
Agree. Well, thank you so much for what you did. You changed the world, like fundamentally.
It was a small sacrifice.
It's a massive sacrifice.
Yeah.
31 days.
Yeah, there's nothing for me. Like, I'm willing to give everything I have to protecting this planet.
Thank you.